If you're looking for a really easy makeup look that can be done in 10 minutes and you feel beautiful and feminine and fresh, then you are in the right place, because I'm going to be going over my 10-minute fresh face look for spring. So stick with me because I have some awesome tips and tricks to share with you. What I'm going to use first is something that I love and I've talked about several times, is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. So what I do to apply this is I just put a little bit on my hand, probably like a pea size amount, and pat that into my fingertips, and honestly just start applying it everywhere on my face. Next, I'm going to mix my two favorite foundations that I have shown in previous videos. I'm mixing the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation in 208 and then the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation in 103. Now my favorite part is this huge beauty sponge. Like, this is massive. This is the Real Techniques face beauty sponge. So I found this at Target, which we all love Target. For concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape, which we all know and love. I'm gonna add just a little bit under my eyes. That's not a little bit, that's quite a bit.
I have a heavy hand when it comes to concealer. A little bit on my nose, right under my lip, right on top of my lip, chin, and a little bit on my forehead.
So as I'm taking this concealer, I'm just patting it in the areas that I placed it. And I'm pulling my concealer all the way up to my hairline so that there's no cutoff point where you can see that I didn't mix my concealer with my foundation. I'm gonna go in with my loose face powder from Airspun, and I'm gonna use this as my setting powder. So I just add a little bit to my sponge, and I'm going to pat that right under my eyes, along my jawline, and around my mouth. And I'm not really baking, I'm mostly just setting everything. So you can see I just used a really small amount of the powder. I don't use a lot because I still want to keep that nice glow that Lumi Glotion gave me and not cover it all up. So I just add a little bit just so I make sure that everything's set, and I'm just going to brush it off. And this is one of my new products that I want to show, e.l.f. Pointed Powder Brush. I love how it kind of builds your powder up and it doesn't look super cakey, and these are amazing. I believe this was $6 and you need to go get it if you're looking for a new face brush, and it works great for bronzer too. This is another great makeup product that I just got and I've really been loving it. This is the MAC Contour Palette and I got the shade Light Medium. I'm going to use that e.l.f. Pointed Powder Brush and just wipe it across all three of those contour colors because I love the shade that those all give me. I'm going to contour my nose with the same brush that I used to contour my face and that I'm going to use for bronzer. So I'm just going to squish it since it is a little bit of a bigger brush. I'm just going to go right on top of the bridge of my nose. Don't go on the outside of your nose. That is totally going to defeat the purpose of you wanting to make your nose look smaller. So go on top of the bridge of your nose, make your nose look smaller, feel good about it, and just do it. Now moving on to bronzer, which is one of my favorite parts of putting my makeup on, aside from putting on lashes. I could put bronzer on for days. Like, I sometimes go a little bit overboard, but like, it looks amazing, so I'm okay with that. I am using the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil, and this is in the Deep Tan Matte. I'm just patting my brush right into that bronzer and tapping off the extra, and just going right on top of the contour color that I put on previously to warm up my face. Now that I'm done with my bronzer, I want to go in with these lighter colors from the MAC Contour Palette and use this peach. It's the light peach powder, and just pat that into my brush a little bit and then put a little bit under my eyes to really brighten them, because I do want this look to be really fresh and very springy. So I'm going to take a little bit of that peach color and just pat it right underneath my eyes. And I'm also going to take a little bit and add a little bit to my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my chin. So for blush, I've really been going back and forth between a few colors lately. I don't know if I really want to go super pink for spring or if I want to go really peachy. I haven't really decided yet. So for now, while I have that battle going on in my head, I'm going to use the Tarte, this is the Amazonian Clay 24-hour blush in the color Fanciful. So a good trick for a blush to know that you're placing it in the right spot is to just give a little smile and see where the apples of your cheeks are, and blend it up. You don't want blush to go all the way down where your jawline is. Some people put it really close to their nose, some far away. It really just depends on preference. So do what makes you feel the prettiest. Moving on to highlighter, and this is also a new product that I picked up at Marshall's of all places. This is a MAC highlighting palette, and I don't know the name of it, but it's the Hyper Real Glow. I'm gonna take the first two colors and blend those together on my brush, tap off the excess, and place that highlighter on the high points of my face. My face is done, so I'm gonna spray it with the MAC Fix Plus spray. And if you haven't heard of this before, which you probably have, it's amazing, and I love to use it after I've done all my makeup, especially when I want more of like a natural dewy look. I could bathe in this stuff, it smells so good. I'm gonna move on to brows, and I use my trusty Anastasia brow powder in the color Ebony. Brush my eyebrows up to see if there's any bald spots I need to fill in. And I start from the bottom of my brows and work my way up. So the bulk of my product is on the bottom of my brows, which I don't mind. And I'm just stroking that powder throughout my brow to give a really natural look. The next product is something I'm really excited about. So I wanted an eyeshadow palette that I could use for every day because I have tons of them and I was pulling different colors from all over the place, but I wanted just a palette that I could use for my everyday makeup. So I created this quad from MAC. This color is Swiss Chocolate. This one's Soft Brown. This one's All That Glitters, and I literally cannot remember for the life of me which one this is, so I will tag it below and figure out which one this is. Brown, just this really pretty peachy brown color. And I'm using my Morphe M441 brush, which I talk about all the time. It's my favorite eyeshadow brush, and I just freaking love it. And add a little bit of that eyeshadow to the brush, tap off the extra. Now that I have that soft brown color on, I'm gonna take the lighter one, which I don't remember the name, but I am gonna look it up, and use my same brush and just pat a little bit on my brush and blend that lighter color just right in that corner. Just lighten it up a little bit. And with my same brush again, I'm going to take this really shimmery shade, and it's All That Glitters. I love this color because it's not too shimmery. It's like a little more of a glow. And it's perfect for an everyday look that you just want to highlight your eye a little bit. I'm going to add a few quick coats of mascara to my lashes to prep them for my false lashes that I'm going to wear. The lashes I chose to wear today for this look are the Jane Style from my line Be Lashed. I love these lashes because they're basically all one length with really pretty lash clusters to them. And it gives you such like a sultry, flirty lash look without getting too dramatic or too heavy on the volume. So this is such a pretty style if you want like that really flirtatious lash for like a night out or a girls' night or something fun like that. Now I'm going to share the best eyelash hack in the whole entire world. So I just shimmy my lash just like this so I get a really good shape before I apply it. And you want to take a compact mirror, any mirror that's a little bit small and you can hold with one hand, and put it down so you're looking like directly down into it like this, and you can look straight up your nose to look at your nose hairs. And while you're looking down into this mirror, you're going to take your lash and you're going to place it right on top of your lashes. And this is seriously the best and easiest angle ever to apply your lashes. So if you're struggling, you need to look straight down into a mirror, look straight up your nose, and place that lash right above your lashes. Just like this. Like I'm doing this in real time, people. And it's on. Now I'm gonna go and pinch. But that's how easy it is to get that perfect angle for your lash. And I'm just gonna shimmy it around and pinch that lash right onto my lash line. Just like that. So freaking easy when you look straight down into a mirror. Try it. Do it on this side, looking straight down into my mirror, holding my lash, placing it right on top of my lash line, and it sets perfectly right in the spot that I need it to. And I'm just gonna pinch straight down. And this is a brow highlight product, but I'm gonna use it in my waterline to brighten that up and give me like a doll-eyed look. And on my bottom lash line, I'm gonna use a little bit of mascara just to shimmy on my lashes. I don't typically wear a lot of bottom mascara, but I have been lately, and I really like the look that it gives me, so I am gonna add a little bit to the bottom. I'm gonna pop a little bit of this highlight palette in the corners of my eyes just to add a little bit of light to that area. This is the second to last step for my fresh face look, and I'm gonna be using the NYX lip liner in the color Nude Suede Shoes. And with this lip liner, I do pull it all throughout my lips too, because I love the color, and I feel like this is a great base for when my lipstick kind of starts to melt away throughout the day. I still have that lip liner color on my lips. And the lipstick I'm using today is the MAC Powder Kiss formula, and this is the color Reverence, and it is the prettiest peach pink color for spring. Okay, this is the last step for this whole look. I already bronzed my chest while I was doing my bronzer and a little bit before this video, so I'm gonna tuck everything in because I need this whole area. I'm gonna set up a little bit too so you can really see what's going on. I'm using this Neutrogena sunscreen. So I watched this makeup video, this makeup tutorial a few weeks ago, and this glow was just gorgeous on her, and this is what the makeup artist used. So I'm gonna spray this throughout my whole chest, and you're just gonna see it just start to glow like crazy. So I'm just gonna start spraying my whole chest. But look at how insane that glow is. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. This, like, you can't get this with any highlighters. Like, holy moly, look at that. Wow, yes. It looks a little much right here, but don't worry, it's gonna dry. I even have taken my beauty blender a little bit and just pat it in. Oh, but look, my gosh. And it smells yummy too, and we're protecting our skin so we look young forever. Not forever, but just a little bit. Also a reminder, this month is my birthday month. So if you follow me on Instagram, you have probably seen my birthday month giveaway. There's gonna be 2 winners that will win lashes for the whole entire year. So if you wanna know details of that, I have the link below that goes directly to that post. So take a look at that. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. I am going to get better with time, and throughout every video, I'm going to make improvements. So thank you so much for sticking with me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video.